Welcome to another SOP live stream. Let's see, we got some people out there in the side chat here. Let's look at the poll. We got a tie in the poll at the moment. Y'all can't let no ties happen now. Come on. Make sure y'all vote. I'll give you a few extra minutes while we go through roll call real quick. Let me figure out where I'm going here with it. Let's see. Tasha, Prep for It was the first one in here. Then we had Gear Grinding. Then we had me, then Gil, then me, then Gil, then Tasha. Then there's Miss Mouse. There's Miss Nina from Discover Sustainable. If you ain't subscribed to her, please go do so. Same with anybody that you see in the side chat here. If you're not subscribed to them, please go and do so. You will find a wealth of information from each and every one of them. Next, we got Shady Hill. Jenny Pennington. Good evening, Texas Rob. And of course, what you see is what we're doing the poll for. Madrinas, cold coffee, as well as they do have coffee beans to make hot coffee. And they also have stuff like the pomegranate and blueberry. They also have a tropical flavor. So tonight, y'all get to vote on the first one that I get to taste test. And so far, where we at? Come on. Mocha's in the lead now. See, we got 56 to 44 here. Oh, you're a teetotaler. That's okay. We don't mind. So I'll let y'all see our faces. Hello, hi. This is not a sponsored video or live stream in any way, shape, or form. My thoughts behind doing this is I wanted something that was shelf stable, that didn't require cooking of any kind of water or anything, didn't have to grind anything, to have a caffeinated beverage, and per staying in the whole being prepared for not having certain things like hot water. Cold water is usually pretty easy to get, unless of course you got to filter it. Then it's not maybe so bad. But having caffeine could be that little morale boost somebody might need to, get the fire going again, so to speak.
Or to keep you awake so somebody doesn't sneak up and steal all your stuff.
Yeah, that too. I wasn't going to go there yet. I would have got there eventually, maybe not. Probably. I don't know. I haven't had enough coffee yet. See, this is hot coffee. I want to try that. Yes, Miss Nina, coffee is life.
I thought bacon was life.
No, that's
that's
joy.
a circle. That's a circle of life.
No, bacon is joy. That's all they say. Miss Nina, you're not that bad. Runs and hides in the corner. But we'll give you a few more minutes here. See if anybody else shows up here. We got 9 votes total so far. I see 5 watching. Of course, mine might be a little behind. So while we get ready to do that, I also want to announce, get my Macy over here, that I will now soon be streaming on Twitch TV in an effort to reach other people with preparedness mindset. I will be streaming tomorrow night at 9:30 here on Twitch TV. I suppose I could put a link to that in the chat for anybody that might be interested. Bink, bunk.
Dave,
there it is.
You know how my mind works?
Huh.
Off left field and everything else. So, you're talking about coffee right now and Twitch TV. Too much coffee, I'm twitching.
Well, you never know. But while I'm on Twitch, I will be streaming playing Raid Shadow Legends. There's a lot of other people I'm familiar with and associated with on Twitch through Raid. And I will be using Raid to reach those people, or Twitch to reach those people in Raid to get them prepared for what's going on, while I'm playing it in the background. Don't forget, don't switch, leave it alone. They got it. Don't forget, we also have a Discord server. Yeah, we have a plethora of survival guides over here. It is free. So, um, why ain't you there perusing? I see William, and he's one of the people from Raid, so he kind of does, but doesn't count. He's just, you know, he's there.
Hanging out.
Yeah, but he hangs out quite a bit.
Now,
But look
does
at
it
all these
show you what
offline people.
does it show you what he's looking at when he's hanging out?
No,
So he could
but
be he could be going through a lot of stuff.
could be. But we got 85 other people here, and ain't none yet in here. None
No,
yet.
I'm on here.
There's a lot of info here, guys. 1.86 gig because I went through and got rid of a few duplicates. So I cleaned it up a little bit. It took a little bit of time, but there is a wealth of information here. You know, like here at Doc Bones, I've got a lot of their information stored here just in case. You know, a while back they had to move servers or move their stuff around, so it was still here, so anybody could come get it if they needed it.
You got a question?
What did I miss?
From Jenny.
Well, you can answer it. You're
Okay.
a preparedness person. You're part of the ape family.
All right, but since you're in Ohio too, but I'm in Idaho, so anyway.
Well, it's the same weather.
Yeah,
Cold.
Yeah, cold. Yeah, 250-gallon water tank. When you put it in the garage, make sure it is not. Is this? First of all, is this a plastic or a?
Yes, it is.
Plastic. Okay, if it's a plastic tank, do not put it on the concrete. You need to have some plywood between it and the concrete. And what's better yet, you put some, since it's that size tank, you want to put some plywood down and a piece of old carpet or something in between there. So you give it a little protection as well. But a 250-gallon tank, it depends how cold it gets in the garage. If the garage never gets below freezing, you're good to go. If it gets below freezing, one of the things you can do, you can get it at Tractor Supply. They have the little heating element, the 50-watt heating element. You can drop down in there and get it in the bottom of the tank so it heats up from the bottom and just, it's 50 watts going all the time, but it'll keep the temperature above freezing.
There's nothing to confuse you, Mouse. If you join it, I will make sure there is no place you can get lost. What?
Okay, it's actually if it's a tote, it sounds like it's a tote one, and it should actually be a 275 gallon one in the aluminum frame. So it's already up off the ground. So yeah, all you need to do is find some way of keeping it warm or something. And one of those, if it's off the ground, you can actually take, and so you don't have anything in the water to heat it. You can get some old fashioned the miniature Christmas lights, not the LED ones. Just stick them around underneath the where the forks would go underneath to pick it up. Stick it around underneath there, plug it in, and it'll heat it. The heat will rise to the bottom, and it'll keep it going.
I have a slightly better suggestion, only slightly. That's because I used to live up in Michigan where it froze all the time. I would take and go to your local mobile home supply place. Yes, I know you're not living in a mobile home, but go there and get the heat tapes that are designed for mobile homes. They're low amp draw. They're temperature regulated. So when the temperature hits a certain amount, they will automatically kick on and then kick off when the temperature is above it. And I would put a loop or two around the bottom, middle, however many feet you decide to get. That's what I would use. That way you can leave it plugged in. It's not quite a out of sight, out of mind thing, but I would use the temperature regulated heat tape. That way you have no issues with, is it on? Do I need to go check it? Because it's, it's got a little teeny red light that says, I'm on, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an assortment of things you can use: the heat tape, the submersible water trough heater, some Christmas lights underneath of it, a 40-watt light just aimed at the side of it, you know, in front of one of those work lamps, just aimed at the side. It's not going to melt the plastic because it has to get hotter than that bulb could get it. But it would, anything you can to keep that temperature of the water above 33 degrees. Give you an extra degree there for a buffer.
All right. Let's see. How many peoples?
I see 8 watch and 10 likes.
I show 8 peoples.
Yeah.
We have 9 votes. I mean, somebody came in, voted, and ran off.
And someone just came in, gave you a thumbs up, and ran off.
I see this. Oh, now we got 10 watching and 10 votes.
Yay!
We're up to 60-40. Well, I guess seeing as how I'm getting thirsty, I guess the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and crack open the Cafe Mocha, which is this one.
Wait, that's the one that won?
This one.
Yeah.
Cafe Mocha.
Yeah.
Nice, too, because I don't have to open one of the big ones yet. And you can get your own little shaker mug.
So it's a powdered mix then, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that beats ale. PTE just came in.
Hey, prepping to endure. Good evening.
That froze again. That beats the little jars of liquid concentrate that Martha did a review on.
Right, and I need to make sure Martha gets notice on this one too, because she wanted to hear about this.
Okay.
Hey, Diggs. And I'll say one thing. Even straight as the powder, it tastes okay. Now, obviously, you're not going to want to eat it or drink it straight as powder. But, some powdered mixes that you get, you taste the powder itself. It's like, oh, this is pretty good so far. Put my little strainer thingamajiggy in there. All right, so y'all don't have to hear the ice rattling. I'm going to turn my microphone off. As soon as
now, if Dave want to be fun, he'd do it like like what's it from The Mask when he's doing the
no. I don't have 2 of them. All right, let's see.
Hey,
there's
Teresa.
Good evening. Okay, well, here goes nada.
Now, Dave has been keeping himself small, so you don't see his face if it scrunches up.
I actually think I added a little too much water, but it's good. I can deal with that. Just use a little bit less water. Part of that's because the ice cream's half melted before we got started. So that's the first one. Okay, I'm going to leave the poll open for a while. So I can't take anything off of it. We've already tried Cafe Mocha. So the next one we'll try here in a little bit will be the blueberry pomegranate. Make everybody happy.
Now,
so if you haven't voted when you got here, please go in and vote.
Question, Dave.
Si, senor.
How many servings per container of that stuff? Yeah. And how much does the container weigh?
Container contains 8 servings, 13.5 ounces. Now, of course, excuse me. You can use more or less to your taste buds. But again, this is shelf-stable.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Teresa, all this is just powdered coffee.
Yep, this is not a diet.
Yeah.
It's not a diet in any way, shape, or form.
Powdered coffee and some other powdered drinks as well.
Yep.
So, great for preppers.
What Miss Nina said.
Well, Nina and the mouse also agreed.
Yeah, you Southern ladies. When I was a kid, my mom used to buy pomegranate all the time.
Yeah.
And after the first attempt of me eating it, my mom gave me a grapefruit spoon because it looked like a downright bloody mess by the time I got done picking all the seeds out and eating them. My fingers were red
Yeah.
for like
My
3 days.
wife actually brought a couple pomegranates that she grew at home in California up here. And was it yesterday or day before yesterday? She was opening one up, and of course we had three of the grandsons over here, and they're all like, and so she gave one, and he bit it, got the juice out, and then spat the seed out rather than just eating it. And she goes, yeah. So second time he spat the seed out, then he goes, "That's it, no more for you."
All right, I'm going to drop a link to the Discord server in here. You will need that link. You will need a valid email address. That way you can join our Discord server. Again, there's a lot of information here. I searched and scoured and searched and scoured, and here it is you for easy access. You can download it free of charge. Store it on a removable device. That way you have it all the time. Again, for those who are just joining us, I will also be going live on Twitch. I will be playing Raid Shadow Legends and discussing ways to be prepared considering what's going on around us.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
With Twitch, will StreamYard...
Will StreamYard integrate with it?
Yeah.
No. Not yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
Because that'd be
but
cool.
There are ways to get other people live with you.
Yeah.
It's just going to take me a minute to get everything organized and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, so whether or not you could stream both to YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
No, but I will record and save it. Seeing as how the primary is going to be playing Raid in the main ground and doing chit chat about the other stuff, it'll go on my gaming channel, which is Grumpy's Gaming. Right. There's a link to that in my about page. Right there, my gaming YouTube channel. So that's that. Now let's get into Madrinas. I can get you guys refer friends. I want my friends to try this. I really do. So you get a $5 coupon if you use my code. I'm going to drop the code in here. There's the, let's see if it fits. It doesn't look like it works.
Watching. Sometimes it takes a minute in it. Because
it's not going to.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
I think. I'm going to click on it and see if it'll work here. Open a new tab.
It went to Madrinas.
Yep, it works. Yay! Actually.
So, if you guys are interested in getting a shelf-stable caffeine, now let me get over here to some of this other stuff. They do have regular energy drinks. This is the blueberry pomegranate. It's not the only one. Let's just go back up here and hit shop. They also have cafe mocha. Did it not do it? It didn't do it. Shop. There we go. Okay, my mouse is being cantankerous. Excuse me. They've got different flavors, obviously.
Okay, so it's got spiced apple cider.
Yeah.
Is that a coffee or is that just...
It's a cold brew coffee.
So it's a coffee though, okay.
And then they got your green fuelers. These are not actually coffee. They're called a coffee fueler. But they're an energy drink. And they call coffee because they contain caffeine. But they got the, what was this one again? Guava, orange, and mango. Perfect for them Southern folks. Did I say that out loud? Remember, folks, with mouse in the house, please put all mouse traps away. We don't want little mouse toes smacked. And they also have whole bean coffee. For those who have a grinder, you can buy the whole beans. I have to pick me up a grinder so I can try some because I do want to try one. I want to try the Righteous and Regal, and I want to try the Two Dragons. The Two Dragons is dried fruit, brown sugar, and dark chocolate. That sounds good. I'm sorry, Teresa.
And Mennonite Farmhouse joined us.
Well, good evening. Good evening. They told me it was Mouse's fault. And if you don't know what that means, you're going to have to go check my last video where they came in and said hello. So there. And you can get cups from them. They also have hats and stuff like that too, which most of you guys aren't really worried about. So, I mean, they have a wide variety of things. And again, this is not sponsored. Madrinas didn't come up to me and say, hey, try our stuff. We'll give it to you for free. No, they didn't.
You wish they did.
Well, yeah, I kind of do because I would love to try all this at a very reduced amount. But again, you know, having this one, this tastes good. I used a little too much water. Now that I know that, it still tastes good. Even dry powdered form, it tasted good. It smelled good. I have no complaints with it. And I'm not a big mocha fan myself, but this tasted good. So I do want to try some of the other ones. I wouldn't mind trying the spiced apple cider. Cinnamon chocolate churro, maybe. But
hey, Suburban.
Hey. So there is a code up above. I will make sure it's in the description later. For a $5 off coupon. And I would appreciate if one or two of y'all would go check it out, you know, and if you like it, great. If you don't, you can yell at me later for it. But I think you'll enjoy it. Again, it's shelf stable. So if you open it, put it in a Mylar bag with the oxygen absorber in it to keep it there.
Question.
Awesome. What?
When you unscrewed the lid off of it, did it have a seal on there?
Yeah, I haven't opened these up yet. The two cans are unopened. I have not broke the seals on them yet.
That might see. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So that makes it shelf stable right there.
Right. And if you decide to get it and taste it, and then decide you want to put it up, just put this in a Mylar bag, and put an oxygen absorber in it. Put it back in, you know, seal it with hot iron, curling iron, or something, and that way you can, you know, keep the rest for later. Yeah. But I think once you get into it, you'll keep getting into it. So that's it for this. Now we're going to transition to this. And, I have global warming here. Back in November of 1922.
Hey, that was my mom was born November 1st, 1922. That's why the global warming was out.
No, I don't think so, Teresa. Try it. Let me see. Is this right? Give it a few minutes. A link will show back up there, Teresa. Yeah, I see a shaky. Now, if he drinks some of this coffee, maybe he won't be so shaky. Joking, kidding. Anyway.
Or more shaky.
Yeah, just don't drink it like I do. Back in November of 1922, this is a monthly weather review. So this is documented. It is governmental. So nobody can say anything. YouTube, this is governmental fact. Yeah, it's talking about typhoons and mountains. I will put a link to this in the Discord channel on the main page so y'all can find it if you want it. I did see Digger joined it. Thank you, Digger. Or in this case, Diggs, as he is now known. So back in 1922, they were talking, and this article right here goes over it. The changing Arctic, how it seems to be warming up. Sea levels are going to rise, and in a couple short years, we're going to have flooded coastal cities. Of course, back in 1922, we really didn't have that many, but they said it was going to happen. Back again in 1922. My point to this is, since the beginning of the last century, they were talking about, oh my gosh, we're going to flood. Newsflash, we ain't flooded yet.
And it's been 100 years almost.
Yep. So I will put a link to this in the Discord channel. Or I'll put this actual document in the Discord channel so it can be found there. Miss Nina, if I catch anybody calling you that in my Discord, they will be banned permanently, and I will see to it the Discord themselves actually puts a ban moniker on that person. So, yeah. I don't tolerate that in any way, shape, or form. Not to anybody, not just you. It goes for anybody. I will not tolerate foul language.
Chicken, dove, turkey. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to give you a dove. So
Quail.
Raptors, eagle, vultures. Anyway.
Lammergeier.
Yep.
Look that one up, folks. Lammergeier.
I'm going to have to finish that one pretty quick so we can try the other one. Did we get any? Get the mouse over here where it belongs. Nope. Still fitty. 14 votes. So I guess the next one I'm going to have to try is the blueberry pomegranate. Y'all just want to torture me, don't you? That's what you want to do, isn't it? So I'm going to leave that in the background and make me and Gil a little bit bigger. Hello. Oh, here, let me scare you. So,
in honor of this, I'm broadcasting from the
his private little cafe. So, anybody have anything they want to discuss that's happened around the world today or the last week that we might be able to give insights into without crossing certain lines? Because I still got to wait. Oh, wait. That was a few days ago. I'm past November 12th. I can be bad again. Bad in a good way by telling the truth, that is. Well, I'm sorry, Teresa. I didn't want to scare people with my face. That's why I usually sit way down here like this, but it's too hard today. I guess I could lower the chair down. Hold on. Better? Is that what y'all used to?
Kilroy. Now you just need to get your fingers up over there. And for those of you who aren't old enough, I'm referring to a World War II military joke.
Yep.
Kilroy was here.
So, it's still semi-taboo to talk about the virus and its associated medical procedures that are required now. But our friends in the government are getting some major pushback on it. So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
People are waking up to no suburban. I don't want to scare the people away. I'm trying to get people to follow and watch. Not run away scared, screaming. I can't afford the psychiatric bills for most people. Let's see. I seen something earlier. Let's see if I can find it again. Oh, wow. McDonald's is offering its Egg McMuffin its original one-day price for 63 cents after 50 years.
And I've seen
That,
places where it's up to $2.50 or $3.
mm-hmm. Oh, there's a lunar eclipse happening this Friday.
Yep, the 19th.
The longest lunar eclipse in 800 or 580 years. Wow, dyslexic moment.
Yeah. And I actually have that up because I've been tracking it if you want me to share it.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, share screen. There you go.
Ding,
So
ding, ding.
this, of course, I did plug it in here for, right close to me, Idaho Falls, but you can go in here and to the timeanddate.com eclipse, and you can put in for what city you're in or nearby. And so the duration here where I'm at is going to be 6 hours and 2 minutes. It starts on the evening of the 18th, Thursday, at 11:02 Mountain Time, and then it ends at 5:03 and some odd seconds Mountain Time on the Friday morning. So, but I don't think I'm going to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go out and take a look at it. Go, wow, the moon disappeared. But yeah, so it even gives you a countdown. Talks about other lunar eclipses here, and talks about the degrees and all the other fun stuff, which is gee, I wish I could remember my Boy Scout orienteering course. But yeah.
Miss Mouse Toes videos are always awesome. They make you hungry, which is why I make sure I eat before I watch her videos so I don't go diving through my kitchen like a little mouse hungry.
For me, the next one I have is next May, which is a total lunar eclipse. And then next November, which is a total lunar eclipse. And then the one after that isn't until 2023 in October. Ooh, just almost in time for Halloween.
Hey, Farmer Son.
So these are the upcoming lunar eclipses. And what I'll do is I'll put this link in. No, it's on the wrong one. It's on the wrong computer. All my comments are on the other computer. But yeah, just you type in time and date and lunar eclipse on the November 19th, and then they'll type in your city, and it should bring you right to this.
I'm gonna have to go get me some more cold water here in a minute. Get a couple more ice cubes. Creative redundancy. Good evening, young man from Canada.
And Pennsylvania Prepper.
I was getting there. I had to swallow that last drink. I'm serious, guys. This stuff's actually pretty good. So I will be getting more of it. Probably next month, I'm going to order me some more. And if you all order some using that link I gave you, that will give me a little bit off, and I can actually order a couple different flavors. And we'll do them live as well.
And you may want to throw that link back up there because I think it may have trickled. Actually, I can throw the link up there. No, that's the, let me see here. Is that the one I got here?
I did. I already got it.
Okay.
Because using that link will give me the few dollars off. Gives you a few dollars off, gives me a few dollars off. It's all good. But see, Nina, that's the funny thing. I'm not a mocha person. I'm not into the fancy mochas and schmochas and stuff like that. I like coffee with French vanilla cream. And what are we talking about? I just thought I seen something on Yahoo about that. Hold on. Let me think. course, I seen it and now I can't find it.
Wrong one.
Of course, now that I want to find it, they've removed it. But I'm not going to say I know what it said because I'm not 100% positive. I wasn't paying attention to it. Because no matter which way they go with that, there's going to be riots.
Ooh, okay. I got some information on that. The judge has dismissed the misdemeanor charge of possession of a dangerous weapon by a person under 17 because it didn't meet all the requirements.
Right.
So deliberations will continue.
It's not, Miss Nina. French vanilla is not a fixable condition. Sorry. Now, see, I used to make, when I worked at a gas station many moon ago, we used to make a cold coffee there. But I'm going to tell you, making it was, it literally took overnight to make the coffee, the cold coffee, because we would brew 5 pots of coffee and then rebrew those same 5 pots of coffee through the same grounds again. So it was brewed twice, then put in the refrigerator overnight. Then it was warmed back up, put into the machine so it would chill it again, which makes it extremely strong. And then you got to add all your condiments to it if you wanted. But Country Homestead Preacher, good evening. Oh, I'm sorry, Mouse. I guess you don't like it.
And Tina Weber's here.
Good evening. Just trying to catch up on some of the other chat I missed. And like I said a couple nights, a week or two ago, actually, Emma, it's not going to get any better. I'm sorry, Mouse. I guess this is the one place you and I are going to have to clash heads on. Let's agree to disagree and move forward as friends. I like my French vanilla. That's good if you don't. I'm not going to be swayed either way. I like it.
Shall I get everybody here jacked up and tell them what I like?
Go for it.
Gee, I don't drink coffee at all, but I take hot chocolate and hot apple cider. What? No coffee? Kill him! Kill him.
See, this is why I was careful about the invites, because I knew if I wasn't careful, daggers would be flying. Because I knew the French vanilla would get a few daggers thrown.
Tina likes the hot chocolate too. All right.
Now, that being said, I do like hot chocolate. I actually bought a box a week ago, and I've only got 2 packages left of it.
Man, you're drinking it more than I am.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did pick up today at Costco another big box of hot apple cider mix
cool.
at less than 20 cents a packet.
See, they're finally starting to figure you out. They realize you're not human.
No, I'm from Asgard. And if you've seen my son, Alex, you'll go, wait a minute, where's his hammer? Because he's got the big beard, reddish tint to it, the long hair halfway down his back. And when he was working out had to take the weightlifting class, he really bulked up, not intentionally, but just because he was lifting weights and stuff. And he looked like he could be Chris Helmsworth's younger brother.
Right. For those who are just joining, what we're talking about is Madrinas coffee. And it's something that I'm tasting for the first time tonight. Tried the cafe mocha. It's good. I used a little bit too much water, but that's because my ice cubes melted before we got started. because I didn't want to have to get up and run and just do the whole running thing. This is a shelf stable. Stick it in the cupboard and save it for a rainy day type stuff. You can save it for, yeah, I've seen it. I'm just not going to comment on it right now.
All right, Nina.
But this is something that you can have as a pick-me-up, a moral boost, if you will, during hard times, and it doesn't require you to warm up your water. You can take cold water and make it. Just a little shaker cup or spoon and a knife or something to stir it with. Heck, worst case scenario, go out, find a stick, peel the bark off, and use a stick to stir it. So, I mean, this is the reason I wanted to try it, because it's shelf stable. It's not liquid, it's powder. They also have beans. So there's many different flavors, and let's pull it back up so people can see it again.
All you need, Dan Diggs, is have a billy goat around the house. They'll headbutt you and wake you up.
I will post a link again, I think. Yeah. Yep, that's the same one. This is a link that'll get you $5 off as soon as it pops up in chat. Give it a few minutes.
There it is.
A few more minutes on the poll. If you didn't see the poll, there is a poll. I've already done the cafe mocha, so you got peppermint mocha. Or wow, I would like to try the peppermint mocha. You have the blueberry or vanilla, classic or cafe. So there's two different flavors there. Yeah, collard greens will move you. That's for sure. Anyway, it's not, it's cold brewed. They do have, let's go to shop. There we go. These are all cold. You mix it with cold water. Those are all the coffee flavors. These are fuelers. They are not actually coffee. But they do have caffeine in them, like a coffee. So if you're looking for a caffeine boost but don't want the coffee flavor, then you could go with these, the blueberry pomegranate and the tropical, which has got guava, orange, and mango in it. And then they have their whole beans. I do want to get a couple, but I have to get me a grinder first before I get into it. And you can get cups. I think they got some other gear as well, t-shirt, hat, something like that. But that link will get you $5 off your first order. And it also gives me a couple dollars off my next order. So if a couple of y'all order, that means I can order more and taste test more. I do plan on getting some more at the beginning of next month, some to store and some to try out. So again, this is, if stress levels are high because feces has hit the oscillating device, then, something to de-stress, something to give you that morale boost. A good, nice cup of coffee, flavored coffee, could be just a thing to help somebody get over that hump, to refocus and get moving on what needs to be moved, rather than sitting back going, I just, it happens to all of us. We all have a point in time where we're all sitting there going, really? Did this have to happen now? Couldn't it have waited, or couldn't have done something else? Having that bit of caffeine to pick you up could be just the thing you need. Okay, now that I've rambled for a minute, I'm sorry to hear that, Jenny. Yep, it is. And the nice thing about this too is if you are backpacking, hiking, and well, that's the nice thing about these energy drinks, Mouse. These are all natural. They're fruity.
Yeah.
But
and how much? So the coffee amount of caffeine they have on it is supposed to be equal to coffee. Then
yes, it's equal. 1 cup of this is equal to 1 cup of coffee. These up here are cold brewed coffees. Yes, these are fuelers. They have the same caffeine as a coffee, which is why they're called a caffeine or coffee fueler, but they're not actually the coffee. If I'm understanding what I was told through another person is correct, which I'm pretty sure it was because she is actually sponsored by Madrinas. And then, of course, you got your whole bean coffees.
So I was watching the chat. They're putting slamming some of the energy drinks. And,
oh yeah,
this is not the regular energy drink.
I used to live on energy drinks. They are very, 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 did I say very bad for you? Yeah, Dig, because you can take and put some of this in a small bag. Figure out, I'm going to need 2 drinks while I'm out. Take 2 scoops, put it in a Ziploc baggie, and stick it in your daily bag that you're going out with. And all you need is a bottle of water. One of them little 12-ounce bottles of water is perfect. Mix it in with it, and you're good to go. You have a nice caffeinated cold drink all day long. Most energy drinks like Red Bull, anything that has a ginseng, labeled ginseng energy drink, has a lot of stuff in it that's not good for you. It'll increase your heart rate. It dilates your blood vessels. It causes a lot of issues.
Emma, what he's talking about is this coffee company also makes 2 fuelers that give you the same energy as a cup of coffee, but it's not coffee. They're tropical fruits and pomegranate stuff. So,
well, let me check the poll here. Oh, we got a cafe vanilla in there too. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to go and get me another thing of water and some ice. And then we're going to break into the blueberry pomegranate, the stuff right here. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. And while he's gone, I'm going to put out a shameless promotion here. Starting up here in about 12 minutes or less. I'll be going live for my Gray Man Prepping Tactical Tuesday. Tonight's topic is going to be winterizing your first aid kit and more. And so we're going to talk about, since we're adding to your first aid kit for the wintertime. So that's what we're going to be talking about here in about 11 minutes. Started off, over on Gray Man Prepping. Remember, that's Gray Man with an A for American, not E for Euro. All right.
Okay, I just see what time it was, so I'm going to have to do this quick. As you can see, this is unopened.
No, we can't see.
Hold on. Forgot. Okay, it's still unopened. Well, it's well sealed. I'll give it that. My smell? Oh, wait, you can't.
Oh, well, it took a minute, but I got it.
There is a scoop in here. Just got to dig for it. Straight up, the powder tasted okay. Kind of reminds me of like, you remember that powdered candy we used to get when we were kids that was blueberry flavored? That used to stick the hard stick into it, the candy stick. Kind of tastes like that.
All right, I'm going to slide on out of here, Dave.
Okay.
And over there and see if any of the others are showing up so I can get everything set up over for my live stream. So I put the link in there for my live stream. So if you guys want to talk about first aid kits and what you can do for wintertime, come on over and I'll see you there.
Too much, Dave. Too much, Dave. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Fun dip. Little ASMR for people. Yeah, already shook it up too much. All right. That's not bad either. I mean, slight taste of the pomegranate, but it actually mixes quite well with the blueberry. Well, this won't last long. I'll be drinking a lot of this one. Yeah. Let's not go there. Okay, Teresa? Yeah. Let's not discuss. Oh, good grief, mouse. There. You happy? It's good. And it won't last long. I'll probably drink that whole thing before next month gets here. So, all right. I'm going to leave you guys with one more thing. And after this, I'm going to shut her down. So I'm going to play this, and we'll see it all over at Gill's.
The Bible says in Matthew chapter 24, verse 42, watch therefore, for you do not know the hour your Lord is coming. I want you to know, church, that Jesus Christ could come this month, or he might come next week, or he could even come